If your job at a healthcare facility includes disinfecting against viruses, you know prevention is the best medicine, and maintaining healthy spaces starts with a healthy cleaning routine. Grainger's world-class supply chain helps ensure you have the quality products you need when you need them, from disinfectants and cleaning supplies to personal protective equipment, so you can help deliver a clean bill of health. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Oh, I'm still stuffed from yesterday.
Oh, I'm still feeling it.
Oh, welcome to the day after Easter. We love you. It's Morning Craigers. I'm Hans.
And I'm Dread.
And we're happy you're with us today. Yeah. But we're still full.
We are.
Overfull.
Overfull of Easter.
Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. We got a back showing for you today. We got our national days. Toyota is bringing something to America because of the tariffs.
Right.
Best electric toothbrushes. And, you know, because Easter candy and all the kids stuff, you know what I'm saying. The pies, the cakes, credit. I want to talk about that. An Australian surgeon did something. I'm going to let you decide, okay, whether it was good or bad.
Okay.
And then a man chose a really weird way to get buried. Okay, what do you got for sports already, Dredd?
Oh, for sports? I don't know. There wasn't much going on this weekend.
Oh, there had to have been something.
We got the NHL playoffs kicked off and the NBA playoffs kicked off both this week.
Oh, and the Bucks got smoked.
Yeah, they did. My Celtics looked good yesterday.
Yeah, but are they going to be able to beat the Cavs?
I think they can.
You do think they can?
I do. I think it will go to 6 or 7 games if we do come down to us.
All right, well, tell me about it.
I believe it's going to come down to 6 or 7 games. We're going to either take it, and then we're going to end up facing the Oklahoma City Thunder in the championship this year.
Wow. Okay. Well, and we got one more that we forgot to do on Friday.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you remember it was the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, yeah.
We got to get to that. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't want to forget it, but we didn't.
Yeah, well, we didn't forget it, but we just couldn't get to it.
Couldn't get to it because time forgets us. How's that?
Well, that's the truth.
Yeah, it does.
Today, National Rendering Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Day after Easter, I mean, we had bacon-covered turkey, and we on the smoker, and we had ham.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's some people that do some weird stuff. Well, weird to me, but not weird to them. Like, you know, some people do spaghetti on Easter.
I couldn't do
that. Some people do spaghetti on Christmas, kind of weird.
I know.
Some people do beef stroganoff.
Yep.
Some people do beef Wellington. Do you like beef Wellington?
I don't know about all that for that holiday like that.
Have you ever had it?
No.
I mean, I don't know. Just a little different. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying a little different.
It did sound different, all of it.
It's National Yellow Bat Day. You know what that is?
What is it?
It's the yellow bat was part of the 101st Airborne.
Huh.
So kind of cool. I'd love to have
cool.
that patch.
That is cool.
You know, I want to be one of them guys that likes to collect patches like that.
All the military patches.
Yeah, my grandfather had one as a bomb driver in Korea. And I have not been able to find it, but I'll tell you what, I want that patch. It's got like a bulldog.
Right.
But the bulldog is part of the semi, and then the semi is like crooked, almost like in that Def Leppard CD cover.
Right. Okay.
But it's hauling bombs.
Oh, nice.
You know, I want that. It's National Kindergarten Day. How much further past kindergarten did you get?
Not much farther, 12 years.
Yeah. And then it's National Chocolate Covered Cashew Day. What do you think of that?
Sounds good. I like it.
Well, you know how they were saying that Trump was going to these tariffs are just going to...
Derail
It's
us.
going to be a train wreck. Yeah, we're going off the rails. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't know how true that is. Toyota has said that they are 99% sure that they are coming to the U.S. from both their outlets in Canada and their outlets in Japan. What do you think of that?
that's awesome. It's bringing more industry to our country.
As a matter of fact, they're already planning on building a Kentucky plant.
Nice.
Now, the plan is right now that the Rav4 is going to be built there.
Good.
Okay, the trucks are already built here.
Right.
Did you know that? Texas.
Yes.
Okay, now they're like, the tariffs cost us too much money. It's going to be way cheaper to hire good American workers to build Toyota RAV4s.
There you go.
And the quality's going to go up, too, because that's what Americans do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, in 2027, U.S. production of the RAV4 will start. Now, I just want your personal opinion on that.
I'm excited. I think it's great. I think we need all the car industry coming our way.
Well, here's the great thing. We don't want to hurt Canada, you know what I mean?
No, we don't.
So Toyota came out and said the output in Canada will be maintained.
Right.
So that means that they're planning on growing. It's stimulating them to build more factories, to build more stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, here's what they said. Trump's tariffs have prompted us automakers to rethink supply chains.
Really?
And
It took them that long to figure it out.
Well, this is the head of Toyota. The CEO of Toyota is saying this, that it took Donald Trump to help them rethink supply chains. I mean, wasn't it like 3 years ago, where we had the supply chain problem? There was no doo-doo paper.
Right.
Remember that? That was supply chains, right?
Yep.
So now Toyota has a very, very good name in the auto industry.
Right.
And they're saying, yeah, you know what? We can save a little bit of money by doing it this way.
Right.
And have the best workers in the world. Because I'm not going to apologize for that. America has the best workers in the world.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hands down.
Yeah. So, congratulations, Toyota, for
Making a great decision
and thinking clearly.
and thinking very clearly.
Yeah, yesterday was 420.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm wondering if 420 had anything to do with the clarity in their minds.
I wonder if they did it at 420 on 420.
Do you think?
It could be.
Was it that, or was it something else from 420?
Yeah, it could have been that right there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Could have drank it, had a drink, and think it over.
Yeah, I mean, I see production being spurred.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the right word? Spurred along?
Oh, yeah.
Like, in the old Western, ha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
Time for
happening.
the wagon wheel to keep turning in this country.
So, when's the last time that you did an Easter egg hunt?
Gosh. Aaron was little, my son.
I was reading this article the other day at this golf course over on the East Coast.
Yeah.
The people that belong to this HOA that's on this golf course,
Yep.
they hide golden eggs with $100 bills inside.
Oh, wow.
How would you like to be part of that Easter egg hunt?
Man, I'm going to be a kid again.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
Just
if
for
the
that
wrong
reason.
people found out about that,
Yeah, I know.
there'd be people sleeping in the creeks.
You got that right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, because most of us, when we go Easter egg hunting, because the Easter Bunny put the eggs out there, we're looking at jelly beans.
Yeah.
We're looking at caramel.
Yep.
We're looking at little chocolate bars.
Yep.
We're looking at little things that destroy teeth.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I am sure that it's important for us to keep our teeth and our children's teeth together.
Right.
Now, I am a firm believer in good electric toothbrushes. What say you?
I agree. I mean, I think they work a lot better than a regular toothbrush.
They do. Like, do you remember when Sonicare first came out? You remember that?
Yep.
Sonicare.
I think I had one of them.
Did you? Yeah. Well, it's, they had the commercials and you're like, this is groundbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
And, literally.
Oral-B had one too. Huh?
Well, here we go. The best three. So after this, you might want to be trading in your toothbrush. It's springtime, heading into summer.
Right.
You should replace your toothbrush about every 3 months.
Yep.
I don't know any Americans that do it. Yep. But I want you to think about this. Where do 90% of Americans keep their toothbrush?
In their medicine cabinet.
Well, in what room?
The bathroom.
And what happens in the bathroom?
A lot of peeing and pooing.
Okay. Well, what happens when you flush the toilet?
Oh.
It pushes air out.
It splatters.
Well, mine don't splatter, but
Mine
it definitely
don't.
pushes air out.
Mine don't either, but I'm just saying it can.
Okay, so
Flushing it.
well, let me put it a different way for you. When you go in and you're taking the Super Bowl,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Super Bowl.
And you walk out, how long does it take for that room to clear the air?
Or fill up.
Well, it's for somebody else to go in the bathroom.
Right. It
Okay.
takes a while.
So if you walk into the bathroom and as soon as you walk in, you smell it,
Yeah.
what is it that you're smelling?
You're smelling the stink off the crap.
Well, I mean, the stink is particles, right?
Right.
I mean, you're literally breathing crap.
Yes. Literally.
Okay. Now, most people have their toothbrushes out and they are sitting in a toothbrush holder right on their sink in their bathroom, right?
Right.
So what falls from the air onto your toothbrush?
Particles.
That's right. And what are the particles?
Oh, that would be, I don't know, bacteria.
Fascia, the feces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, time to replace your toothbrush. And we've got the 3 best electric toothbrushes on the market, according to CNN.
Oh, wow. Let's hear it.
So, the best overall electric toothbrush is Sonicare has been bought out by Philips. So, it's Philips Sonicare 4100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a 15 it's not like a half ton. It's even bigger than a 3,500 ton of 1 ton. This is a 4,100.
Oh, wow.
What do you think of that?
Put 4 wheels on it.
Well, then it says the best smart electric toothbrush. Now, did you know they had smart toothbrushes?
It knows when to brush your teeth, huh?
Well, I mean, maybe it's an AI thing.
Could be.
You know what I mean? It's the Oral-B IO Series 9. You want to know about it?
I want to know about it.
The Oral-B 10 Series 9 offers more features and modes than any electric toothbrush we tested. To suit any brushing goal, it has a connected app that provides useful feedback too. It is pricey, but a 60-day guarantee makes it easy to see if it'll work for you. Hey, man, it's only $300 at Best Buy.
Only?
Yeah, that's it.
Man.
It's only
crowd.
$300 at Walmart.
Wow.
But for a limited time, buy it for $294 at Amazon.
Ooh, save $5.
You know what I'm saying? 6.
6, yeah.
So we get 6 because, you round up.
Round off with tax, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. And anyways, the best electric toothbrush for travel. Maybe you should get the best electric toothbrush, the Philips Sonicare 4100. But the best one for travel is the Philips One by Sonicare. So are you one of those guys that like to be brand specific? Like, I'm a Philips Sonicare man.
Not really.
You're not like kind of like Boots. You're like, I'm a Red Wing man.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I one word everything, man. Why would I want to sit there and tell you a whole phrase?
Well, that's the thing. Like in a truck, I'm a Chevy man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Have you heard guys say that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Duramax guys are like, you know what? We're not coming or stroking. We're Duramaxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, those are the 3 best.
Yep.
So our recommendation to you is to change your toothbrush every 3 months and put your toothbrush in a place that
where the microbes don't get on it.
Microbes.
Bacteria.
Yeah, and bacteria and
Yeah. And your the stank.
we don't want the tasty crap in your mouth.
Yeah.
or the crap tasty.
And I think the best thing you could do with any toothbrush is once in a while clean it up anyway. I always did.
What do you, I mean, hydrogen peroxide or
Hydrogen
what?
peroxide.
There you go.
I always did that. And even if that don't work, put a little alcohol on it.
Well, I mean, some people do that.
99.9% alcohol.
Some people do that before they go to
Brush them
brush their
every
teeth.
time. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just a simple dip, pull, drop,
Yeah. It's just as simple as just doing it.
Yeah. So, I mean, right, it just kind of is what it is, right?
Yeah. And another way to protect it, and from what we've been talking about, is what I've done over the years, is take a paper towel each day. If you use it, twist it right around the end of it.
Well, it is. Okay. So, anyways, my parents always told me that The world runs on cash.
Yep, I've heard that one before.
And then my grandparents told me that the world runs on cash flow. I mean, two different things.
Yeah.
Okay. But now the world runs on credit.
Hmm.
And there was this story on Fox Business that, I was looking into, because does it seem to you that the people that need the break the most don't get it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Correcto mundo.
Well, I mean, what do you call that? Like when you have you
Yeah.
okay? Have you ever listened to people talking about the people that actually need help? Because you know what I hear?
I hear gibberish. Crickets.
Yeah, that's what I hear about it. So I thought we should talk about this story just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay. Do you know that you pay for your mortgage, insurance, all that stuff based on your credit?
Yeah.
You did know that?
I did know that.
Okay. Do you realize that if you have bad credit, a car payment will cost you $200 more per month? And if you have bad credit, a mortgage will cost you $500 per month on average, more than the regular person.
Yep.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void were prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
You did.
I did know that because I know about the car payment.
Okay, so in the fourth quarter of Biden's term,
Yep.
2024, consumer household debt in the U.S. hit an all-time high. I get this, $18.04 trillion, with credit card balances increasing to $1.21 trillion.
Yep. Doesn't surprise me.
Well, they did a survey, and it said that nearly 1 in 4 U.S. adults say they currently have an unmanageable unsecured debt.
Yep.
Is it because they couldn't afford to live, so they took on, like, I've been guilty of this years ago, and I think you've been guilty of this years ago. You need money, so you go to the quick credit place, like the payday loan place.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it gets to be payday loan, and you pay them back so much that you have to take another loan because you don't have enough to pay that one back?
Yeah. I have.
It sucks. It's
It
like
does.
a snowball, a bad snowball.
It is. It's like the merry-go-round that never stops.
Well, it says what happened in 2020 really caused a major shift. And so we're seeing right now what was happening with all this money. It was being pumped into the system, she noted, and interest rates were lower than they had ever been. And what we saw was the economy was so strong and it was so hot that, listen, anytime anything runs hot, it eventually is going to break.
Yep.
So what happened was all these people got themselves in debt thinking that the economy was going to last this good forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And it don't work that way.
And yeah, it didn't work that way.
Nope.
So they're saying that you need to be shooting for a 760 credit score.
Wow. High.
It says that if you don't have a 760 credit score, you are overpaying for almost everything on a daily. What do you think about that?
That's pretty wild.
Same thing with student loans. But what I don't get is, what does your credit rating have to do with insurance?
I don't get it. That part I don't get.
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with it. I think that it's a really fancy, nice way for the corporatists to steal more money from the people that need it most.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to bring on one of these guys that talks about credit, how to bring your credit up.
Yeah.
Who to get, who not to get, what to say, what not to say.
Right.
It is weird and crazy. Like, did you know that you can just send a letter to the credit agencies and say, hey, I don't owe this bill?
Yeah.
And they have to prove that you own it. And a lot of times it's more hassle than it's worth, so they don't even do it.
Right.
Did you know that?
I did hear something about that. Someone said I needed to try that. I don't know if you think.
Well, then did you know that if you have some that are older than others, that if you actually pay them off, it does more damage to your credit than actually just leaving it alone.
Huh.
I mean, there's a bunch of weird stuff like that. You know, so folks, if you're a morning cranker, we want you to get your credit to 760.
There you go.
So you can start buying more donuts and have more change in your pocket.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
ma'am. We need you to start thinking
So
outside the donut box.
speaking of the box, unfortunately,
Yeah, speaking of the donut box.
when you got to the place that said they were open, they weren't open.
They weren't open.
Okay. So, I mean, do we knock the score? When we actually review it, do we knock the score? I mean, or do you say, okay, it was Easter weekend. They probably had holiday hours, and I couldn't make it.
No, I don't know. I like to give everybody a second chance.
Okay. Second chance it is we're not going to throw them under the bus.
No. I
Okay.
mean, that's the cranker way, too.
That's right. So, but you did go to a different one.
Yeah.
Hurst Donuts.
Yes.
Okay. And you talked with the manager.
Well, I talked, the manager that was on duty. Yeah.
And you got the phone number of the owner.
Yep. Because he wouldn't let me take video inside the place. He said that would be impossible. You have to talk to the owner.
Yeah. See, when I did it, I just started videoing outside and walked in.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I videoed the whole thing.
But see, I'm a different breed. I had to go in and ask. And
You are the type of guy that asks for permission.
yes. I guess that's how I was brought up.
Well, I mean, I was brought up that way too, but I found you get more done if you ask for forgiveness.
Oh, okay.
You know, sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is permission. And, you know, I think that people, especially like that, should be proud of their store
Yeah.
and they should want it to be reviewed.
Almost certainly.
But Portnoy has ran into a couple people that didn't want him in the building.
That's true. And, and I talked to the manager. He was super nice. And
What do you say?
I told him, I said, what it is we're going around and we're seeing who's got the best donut in town.
Well, I mean, that's kind of cool.
And it is. And I told him, I said, simple as this. You get the best donut in town, you're going to get a nice donut trophy.
That trophy's pretty awesome.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Well, I want to open the door here a little bit to some dumb people sayings.
Ooh.
Okay, but these aren't just any dumb people. These are the
Right.
people that we look up to, or some people look up to. I don't personally look up to them, but a lot of people do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
How dumb do you think they can get?
I don't know. That's curious.
Okay, this is dumb things celebrities say on Morning Crankers.
Heard a few.
You give me a 1 through 10 beforehand. I'm going to say it, and then we'll go back and I'll ask you 1 through 10 again. Okay?
Okay.
Brooke Shields. How dumb? 10 being the worst, 1 being kind of nominal.
I'm going to say 4.
All right. Brooke Shields said, and I quote, "Smoking kills. If you're killed, you've lost an important part of your life."
Okay.
Okay, 1 through 10, go after.
I'm going 10.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I figured that
I changed it from 4 to 10. Brooke.
How about Kanye West?
Okay. Oh, gosh. I'm going to go 10 right off the bat.
Okay, this is a doozy. Are you ready? And I
Yeah.
quote Kanye West, "I actually don't like thinking. I think people think I like to think a lot, and I don't. I don't think. I don't like to think." Kanye West.
I was right on my answer on that one.
Okay, so 10 to 10. Now, this one's going to surprise you, okay?
Okay.
Dan Rather.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to say 8.
You're going an 8. Okay. And now, the sequence of events in no particular order.
I'm going 10.
See, I mean,
These are perfect 10s.
we're batting 1,000, man.
I'm telling you.
Okay. This one's not even fair. Britney Spears.
10.
Yeah, that's okay. I've never really wanted to go to Japan simply because I don't like eating fish. And I know that's very popular out there in Africa. I think you're safe at 10.
Yeah.
How about Carl Everett?
I'm going to go 9.
Okay. God created the sun, the stars, the heavens, and earth, and then made Adam and Eve. The Bible never says anything about dinosaurs. You can't say there were dinosaurs when you never saw them. Somebody actually saw Adam and Eve eating apples. No one ever saw Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I don't know.
Well,
Apparently
we got bones in the ground to prove it.
Apparently, she wasn't.
Yeah, here's another unfair one. How about Paris Hilton?
Oh, gosh, 10.
No, I didn't go to England. I went to London. I mean,
yeah, that was simple.
David Hasselhoff.
He was. Well, he had a drinking spree. I'm sure he said a lot of crazy stuff. I would say 10,
Okay,
just for that reason.
I've got taste. It's inbred in me.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's David Hasselhoff quote. How about Shaquille O'Neal? I usually like Shaquille.
Yeah, Shaquille is right. Oh, I'm gonna go. We'll go 5.
Okay. He said, I can't really remember the names of the clubs that we went to. Shaquille O'Neal said when asked if he had visited the Pantheon during his visit to Greece.
He must have been drinking when they asked him that.
Yeah, he had to because he's usually a pretty smart dude.
He's a smart business guy.
Okay, how about Joe Theismann?
Oh, gosh. I'm going to say 2.
Okay. The word genius isn't applicable in football. A genius is like Norman Einstein.
Norman,
I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Right.
If everybody in the world dropped out of school, we would have much more intelligent society. Jaden Smith.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
an automatic 10.
Now, here's another unfair one. Dan Quayle.
10.
This is a great one. We should get a shirt that says this. If we don't succeed, we run the risk of failure.
Really? Very good assessment there, Mr. Quayle.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
I want to go back in your hole after that one.
Oh, boy. How about Justin Bieber? There's a good one.
I'm going to say 9.
You don't need to go to church to be a Christian. If you go to Taco Bell, does that make you a taco? You have to think about that one for a second, didn't
you?
Yeah. Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
What do you think? 0 to 10.
Oh, that's 10.
I think you probably heard this one. I have a different constitution. I have a different brain. I have a different heart. I got tiger blood, man.
Yeah, man. Just keep throwing those hard fastballs to the backstop.
Okay, here's one. How about Mike Tyson?
Oh, Mike, man. I'm going to say 1 because I don't want him to beat me up.
I guess I'm going to fade into Bolivian. Oh, boy.
We're just laughing with you,
Mike. This is Jessica Simpson. What do you think? 1 to 10.
Oh, Jessica Simpson? I'm going to go 8.
Okay. Is this chicken or is this fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken of the sea. Okay. I don't like just making fun of people, but they're kind of making fun of themselves, right?
Pretty much. A lot of 10s in there, man.
Okay, this is Sean Connery. This is kind of crazy. Are you ready? You going 1 to 10?
All right. I'm going 10.
You're gonna go at 10?
Yeah, I think he made a crazy statement.
I don't think there's actually. Can you read that, or can you not?
I just don't know. You have to turn it a little bit. Let's see. Sean Connery. I don't think there is anything particularly wrong about hitting a woman. And handed slap, open-handed slap is justified, and all alternatives fail. I can hardly read the screen. And there has been plenty of warning if a woman is a
beep
bleep, bleep, slut, or hysterical, or a bloody-minded continually, then I do it.
That's got to be a 10.
That's got to be a 10.
Yeah.
And my reading's got to be a 10.
Yeah, no, there's no reason to hit a woman.
No.
None. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's right.
Today's
Exactly.
There's this craziness today that they think it's okay, but it's not okay.
It's not okay.
Not okay.
No.
How about the Dalai Lama?
Oh, wow. Let's say 3.
I mean, if a female Dalai Lama come, then she must be very attractive. Otherwise, not much use. And that is it today for crazy things that yeah.
People say.
Well, I mean,
Let's just say it. Yeah. Blech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going to get to this next one.
Okay.
Because Molly Ringwald, Al Sheedy, Judd Nelson, Anthony Michael Hall, Emilio Estevez reunited at a pop culture event, C2E2, in Chicago on April 12th. The cast of the 1980s film The Breakfast Club, they hung out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember The Breakfast Club? Is there any better movie for the time period?
Not really. I mean, that was a good one.
I mean, some people say Shawshank Redemption was the best movie ever. I'm probably going to put The Breakfast Club right up there with Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah. It's hard to say anything bad about Shawshank either. So.
But, I mean, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago, does it?
No, but it has been.
40 years.
Yes. It was in the 80s, right?
40 years it's been.
Yeah.
And this is the first time since the movie was filmed that they were all together.
That's pretty good. I like that.
That's
a good reunion.
Yeah, 40th anniversary.
Nice.
I think that's awesome. Now, if you could redo this movie, who would you have in it?
Oh, I'd take the redhead off of, it used to be on that 70s show, and put her in Molly Ringwald's spot.
Okay. Who are you going to replace the bad dude with?
Oh, gosh.
Could Tom Hardy play him?
I think so.
I mean, he's a little bit older.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Who could play him? I mean, Emilio Estevez, you could change him with the jock from today.
Right.
You know? But these guys were all iconic actors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't know who you would change him with.
I don't either.
Finally, today, before we go, and this is just for people to get a kick out of this, do you trust the surgeon if you go in to get a surgery done?
I put all my faith and trust in them, yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you something. This is world news from the New York Post.
Okay.
An Australian surgeon got fined $10,000 for sharing pictures of a coma patient's penis. You want to know why?
Why?
Because he had a swastika tattooed on his penis.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, I would be extremely mad, but it would be hard to go to court.
Right.
What would you do?
Yeah, it would be hard. That swastika might be a little hard, too, to get. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you why I don't really feel that bad for the guy. The guy was in a coma because he was part of a ruthless shit heel gang. Can I say that?
You might want to, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't say the word and then another word. It was one word.
Right.
Right? So that has a different meaning, right?
Right.
Well, anyways, this guy was trying to make a pipe bomb to do bad things and it exploded in his hands.
Ooh.
So I don't know if I would have fined the doctor $10,000. What do you say?
Yeah.
Would you? Wouldn't you? I
would.
You see, it is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, folks. We absolutely love you. Go to morningcrakers.com. If you want to send us email, go to morningcrakers@gmail.com. And remember, at morningcrakers.com, we have this little thing called a newsletter, and it lets you do the wave with us. It goes up and down with all the things that we're doing.
Yeah, just like Grant over here. I'm always up and down.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying.
I get up and I get down.
We love you guys. We will see you tomorrow.
Talk to y'all tomorrow, gang.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.